Oh wow. So my first thought was that it was I was flattered, and it was a great honor to receive the nomination. There was a part of me that that I didn't think that I deserved it, but I was very flattered to get it, and it just helped me think about my journey along the way, and the things that I try to learn every year to be better, and to kind of it's kind of like a reward for striving to be better every year, which I've really honestly tried to do. So it kind of goes back to my dad. He always thought that I would be a good teacher. I was a camp counselor when I was young, and he owned an auto parts store, and so a lot of kids came in with their parents, and I was just drawn to kids and always talked to them and stuff. And he noticed that, and he often told me, I mean, many times, that I would be a good teacher and that I should try for that. And then, of course, I didn't listen to him until I was 39, and then what prompted it was getting laid off from Intel, and at that point I had a lot of math, a lot of engineering credits, and decided to try it out. I've taught school for 12 years. I've ranged from sixth grade math to algebra 2, and everything in between: geometry, algebra 1, pre-algebra. And so 12 years at two different schools, and I'm just by far so happy that I ended up at Cottonwood and that I'm still here, for sure. What's kept me going as an educator is the kids, really, and my colleagues as well. Being able to come and see them every day, and the interactions that I have with everyone, that really makes it for me. That, and I think this idea of lifelong learner. I didn't used to believe that you could just keep learning when you're an adult. I couldn't really fathom that. And this place is, Cottonwood has really taught me that is the case, and that every year you're going to have a different group of kids, and you can learn from them, and you can learn from your colleagues continuously as well. And I guess the fact that I can learn something new every single day keeps me going, because I've never had a job where that was the case. The most important attribute as a teacher, I think, is flexibility. For me, I think being flexible with students, and with your colleagues as well. Just being flexible in general. School is kind of this ever-turning flux, right, of things that are happening daily, by the minute, by the second, and so you have to be willing to be flexible. And I've learned that through special education and through my coursework and working in the position. I think being flexible can really help kids and help your colleagues as well. And I think it's to me, it's one of the most important attributes that you could have.
Your favorite student?
Oh man, so that's a tough question. That's a super tough question. Every time I think I have a favorite student, another student just blows me away, and says something that just just brightens my day, right? I've had students this year tell me that their brothers and sisters that had me before say that I was their favorite teacher, and that they had fun in my class, and it was always a good time, and that they learned stuff. And every time I think I have a favorite student, someone else says something that just blows me away, right? And so I did have one student that still stands out. I don't know if I should say names or anything, but she went to Cottonwood early in my career, and just still kind of, keeps in touch, through the years, and more currently. And she always, wrote me letters about how, the class was great and how cool of a teacher I was, and always, complimented me. And so I would have to say that I have one kind of super favorite student, but in saying that, it is really still hard to pinpoint, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone. Really, I would think without my colleagues, right, I don't think that I would be in this position to be nominated, because the time that everyone has taken to give me tips, give me things that resources that I could use, being able to be in their classrooms, my colleagues' patience with me, because I try to be a lifelong learner, and sometimes I get stuck, and I can just think of times where my colleagues were very patient and very, very gracious with me, and if it wasn't for them, I can say without a doubt that I would not be a teacher today, without a doubt. And as far as the kids, man, their energy, what they bring every day, I feed off of that, and it's really cool in the sense that I don't feel like I get burnt out that much because of them, and it's just a great honor to be nominated, and I'm very appreciative of the whole entire school for this nomination, and for their thoughtfulness. I really appreciate it.